tyres, unfortunately.
And his brakes.
And his brakes,
Yeah,
I didn't think about
carbon
that.
fibre
Do you know what
brakes.
he's doing? I can see him on another camera rocking up.
From there, Maverick Vinales on the front row then, alongside Andrea Dovizioso in the middle of the front row. Marquez, the world champion, holder of Dovizioso. That's this off the second row as well. Watch that Ducati blast forward. Here goes Quartararo. He has to wait until everyone goes by back in this pack. What a way to start your day. Oh, pushing and shoving Ducati. Well, it looked like somebody came together there. Haven't yet had a chance to see what the 04 has got. Has he got the full aero pack, all legs? He didn't run that until earlier today at warm-up.
Yep, they've obviously discovered that it works. It's faster down the...
He's got a Yamaha. Vinales is struggling. He didn't make that start, did he? And we know that Yamaha is down on top-end speed. It just...
Fantastic.
And he's going to get it off Rins in a minute as well. The 42 of Rins is right there. He had 2 offs in... practice yesterday, so Dovi's still going for it in 04. End of lap 1 of the 22 then. Andrea Dovizioso to the fourth place. Oh, out wide went the Suzuki, and right up underneath him came Taka Nakagami.
Watching Juanmi on that Suzuki, he looks like he's been it looks like he's been a MotoGP rider for the last 5 years.
Look at this. This is closer than Moto3.
I'm looking down the field. Lorenzo got a terrible start. I know
that's a bit of a nightmare from a temperature point of view. They were all worried about the dew point coming in. Don't want to be in the middle of a patch for sure. He's dropped down to what, 11th place now as we've last over the line. Dovi, Marquez, Crutchlow, Mir, Vinales.
I mean, look who's behind him now. He's got his teammate Valentino Rossi, who's come from, where was Rossi again on the grid?
What is it? Oh, is it
his seat pad has come loose.
Wow.
What a shame.
That's not good.
No, what a shame.
Wait, Petrucci dropped
fastest
lap this weekend, I thought.
Yeah, well, he was floating around 16th place, most, in the free practice.
Of superb. There's only 4 seconds covered the entire field if you discount Fabio Quartararo. And how fast does it look?
It looks fast. Well, it is, isn't it? Well, they've done the 2 things every manufacturer of it's the understatement of the year.
MotoGP, we've been saying it for a long time, and the M1 Yamaha, yeah, we all know it's supposed to be
Edwards. I bet Valentino Rossi's seeing his teammate 2 places in front and he's licking his chops. Because
this weekend, there goes the Suzuki
of Rins up
straight
inside the Crutchlow.
It's the gun
followed by T-shirt.
Valentino Rossi's already shot his bolt on upgrades on aero, trying to do something with it.
I know I'm going to do this a lot throughout this race.
7 seconds back to Quartararo, covers
even the paddock.
Did you say it, Colin? He says yes.
I
don't believe him.
He definitely didn't.
Everybody's congregated here in the...
turns well. Once you give it more power,
Rins, and it turns so well. Not only is it got the horsepower, let's have a look at down this front straight. Suzuki versus Ducati. Normally the Ducati side, if he can pop it. It's a little bit of a late apex there anyway as they square off this corner. Down towards 2, when it's in daytime here, but when the lights are on, it is spectacular. Sparkling. Oh, they have just done a deal for 2030.
Jumped across me, Keith. What they've managed... what the shock of his life when rookie Juan Mir passes him.
Here comes Petrux as well. Gets his digit out because it's time now.
Oh, Petrucci, that's tight.
Oh, too tight.
Race pace, Keith, I thought was going to be mid-55s. That's what we've seen.
Yeah,
you're
a bit off that at the moment, aren't they?
Exactly.
That new aero bolted on. Look at that. Look at Rins and Marquez. He's got a good front.
With Rins has been top 2 at every pre-season test.
It's the front. Rins has done Dovi in Doha. Now then, can Rins up the pace? 156.4 they were on, thereabouts as a
sort of mid to low 55s, and he's saying, right, I've had enough of this, I'm going. If you want to try and stay with me, good luck.
Now to go with Rins. Well, this has been a massive improvement on the Suzuki, but the Ducati still has... But as he's closed down the leader to 6.7.
I think with Jorge, he started this with
gain of Dovizioso. Rins seems to be able to turn that thing wherever he wants to.
He's the king of that last... when he just dives in when you...
Look, Suzuki trying to go around.
Yeah.
Suzuki stops. I wonder what that was about.
What that was about.
Almost looked like he got his hand slightly stuck. Don't believe it much myself, I must say, but seemed to be the press room gossip, didn't it? Everyone talking. Look how close Mark done in pit lane. Cal Crutchlow still battling. Vinales behind him. Crutchlow looking to try and get...
I'm asking the question. There's 13 laps to go.
Vinales...
Sort of carbon fibre.
Well, he's making Rins go the long way round, which is exactly what you were talking about in your piece earlier on today. Oh!
To make a pass on him.
Yeah. He's clever, Dovizioso. Mir... Oh, and the other Suzuki's run out wide as well. Through goes Petrucci to 3rd place.
How he moves around, uses his body weight a lot. Uses his head a lot. That's a really good way of describing it. You've just got to feel him.
Lewis Hamilton has been here for a couple of days. Don't think he's here today. I haven't seen him around today, but the fact is he must have enjoyed his time. 11 laps to go. Over the line, here comes the Honda. Is he going to hit the back? Cleans up. That's the big problem MotoGP bikes have, of course. There are different lines that they take compared with Moto3 and
Only 6 seconds behind this group. He closed in on the group, but he would have been right in
there.
The mix.
Yeah.
Mechanical.
Yeah. I don't think he's been down anywhere, has he? We're going to have a look now. 5-6 from Marquez last.
Morbidelli. Last year was his rookie season, if you remember, on the customer Honda riding for VDS. Had a terrible season.
Suzuki dive bombs Petrucci. Cal Crutchlow. He's getting a face through.
Hence Ducati's problem for the past how many years?
I'll make it. I have to look to.
I think he's having a go at pulling the pin a little bit. It seems, look, he's stretching this group.
Trouble is, Marquez is one of those kids that you just. 99. Wow. French flags are flying.
I bet he thinks he's dreaming. Fastest laps.
3, 55.0 for Rins. Rins is the man again. Miller has gone in the pits. He had to really put up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's a big year for Jack as well.
Controversial mood at the time, but he's more than put up. It's right. Just behave yourselves.
Crutchlow's looking good.
Yeah.
Cal Crutchlow, the last time he raced a motor, trying to get that ankle working, and look at him now in his first race back, battling right up there.
Turn 1 he wasn't. Mapping 3. Now I wonder what mapping 3 is for the 42. Does that give him? Petrucci's gone for a bit of that customer. He always used to go a little softer than everyone else as well. He's gone soft.
Strong. But that's where you really spin and burn the tyre. Is that where Marquez is not just rolling out every lap?
There, to be honest, Quarararo's going to have that. Here comes Petrucci again, looking at the inside of Marquez. Cal Crutchlow watching him. Dovi, Marquez, Rins, Petrucci, Marquez, and really nearly clipped the.
Here comes Viñales.
Oh, that was tight.
Rossi for a podium roll going, nah, he can't do it again. Not from, where was he again on the grid?
Got the old Yamaha doing one at 3:47, so they're on it somewhere like that.
That's before thinking that Suzuki's moving more than any other bike.
Yeah, I figure that. Vizioso, he might rue not the end.
Who was it who said it doesn't matter what you win by as long as you win?
Yeah, scrabble it over the line.
Yeah. Just not quite on this group.
No, not quite with it, as he's got Morbidelli behind him and Aleix Espargaro. Then it's Rossi from Mir and Viñales now on the back of the bunch.
It was the top 19.
1.3 seconds cover the top 8. We're looking at him. Smoked his tyre.
Viñales is
struggling. He's probably cooked his tyres. There's the BLT boys. Good afternoon.
I'll never learn, will I? Well, but it's been one of those weekends, hasn't it? Where, you know, it's
Marquez up the outside of the Suzuki down towards turn 1. Marquez and Rins.
Then it comes to the night time and it's freezing cold.
Drives them all mad.
Really
no one can work. It would be a faster session.
Yeah.
But Valentino found himself a little bit at sea. Meanwhile,
real feeling all these riders aren't going to finish, Keith, because it's you know, you get that feeling. Yep. It's Bill.
Mike's given him that extra.
When you pass him, you have to rub him, move him. You have to try and move him offline. Last year,
come on, Cal. Third place for Cal Crutchlow. Cal Crutchlow says, give me a gift and I'll make the most of it. Tyres as well. He went there too hot, didn't he, by a long way. He was a yard or 3 too late on the brakes there.
And that's all it is.
Be that close to Dovizioso. He is going to punt him. OK, then. Cal Crutchlow for the win. It starts with a bang in Qatar. Who's going to do the business?
Oh, I've missed this.
I could Lorenzo, but Lorenzo's languishing down in 15th place. 1 point for Lorenzo. Never expected that. He's looked so there behind Cal Crutchlow. Crutchlow in 3rd place.
I thought that was dress rehearsal there. I thought it was going to have a little look. The veteran.
Hang on a minute. Yeah. Looks at the inside of Dovi.
It's too little, too late.
And how many times do we say that about Viñales?
Too many times.
1.5 laps to go. Marquez leads somewhat unexpectedly for him, I'm sure, as Dovi and Rossi pitch a podium. Oh, there'll be absolute riots around here if he manages to do that. Smoking the tyre goes Rins again. Looking at the inside of Crutchlow. Is he going to pinch it from him? No, he's not. Really comfortable. Right on Marquez. Goes for him. Rins has got Cal. So straight, here it goes then, pull the pin time, it's round 1, we have 3.3 miles left, back to 4th place. 5th is Valentino Rossi. Right, Dovi, can you hold on to this, because Marquez wants a bit of you. Again, he looks at the inside of Dovizioso, Cal Crutchlow runs it a bit hot, the Suzuki's looking for a way past as well, turn 7 now. Dovi still leads, Marquez is right there, this is going to be a classic duel. He knew he couldn't do it the last one, exactly the same as we always see. Dovi gets the drive underneath Marco. has got this sorted right to the last corner. Still Cal Crutchlow in third place. Rins is in. No. Yes, he does.
And it's dirty.
He's gone too wide.
Yeah.
He's gone too wide. Dovi will drive. And as you say, Crutchlow gets third. The massively injured Cal Crutchlow.
What a race.
Again, that last, I couldn't see